A short while back I spoke at the annual conference of an organisation, an educational organisation, that expects its scholars to adhere to a particular code of conduct. On the evening before the conference, I listened to the chairman of the organisation giving some advice to the new scholars who were being enrolled into the organisation. He only gave them one piece of advice. The piece of advice intrigued me. He said, when the chairman or the president or the secretary sends you an email, respond to it. Even if it is only to say, I can't get back to you right now. He said, it's called manners. One of the key things in this organisation's code of conduct is respect. As I said when I spoke at the main conference the following day, the code of conduct of this organisation is kind of old-fashioned. Kind of the old-fashioned values that we so badly need in the 21st century, where we don't respond to people's emails, we don't treat other people with respect, we often treat people in a bad-mannered fashion. And I suppose, most to the point, we treat people in a way that we wouldn't like to be treated ourselves. Now, we shouldn't beat ourselves up for this. It's simply mindless behaviour, and we're all blessed, and clearly that's the wrong word, with an ordinary, normal, crazy mind. So we shouldn't beat ourselves up for our behaviour, but we should beat ourselves up for allowing ourselves to be in the state of mind whereby we end up behaving that way. As normal, crazy people, our minds are designed to be mindless to ensure that we make it through the day. In evolutionary times, that was our sole goal, and that is why our minds are how they are now. That's not good enough in the 21st century. It's not good enough if we are trying to achieve objectives and goals. It's not good enough if we're trying to focus on the important instead of the urgent, and it is certainly not good enough when it brings about a way of dealing with other people that is less than respectful. One of my children said to me recently that I was behaving like an old fart when I told them that maybe, sitting with their head buried in their smartphone at the dinner table wasn't perhaps the best way to enjoy a family meal. Maybe I am an old fart. But when one considers the way young people are behaving, indeed not so young people are behaving in this day and age, one wonders if the current problem organisations have in the development of authentic leaders is only the tip of the iceberg when the next generation of leaders comes along. It's something worth thinking about, it's something worth doing something about for a start in our own lives, to ensure that we develop the kind of focus whereby we are mindful of what it is we're trying to achieve and how we go about achieving it, and in the process how mindful we are when we interact with others.